But you couldn't hear me though. Okay. Welcome to Let's Talk Immigration. On Wednesday, August 20th, I am immigration attorney Curtis Morrison, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we've been up to. Okay, so we're challenging the travel ban in multiple lawsuits, Jahani and Ariana before Judge Chutkan. Both of those cases are pending motions for leave to amend the complaint. We've given proposed amended complaints in both of those, and we're waiting for Judge Chutkan to make a decision on it, on whether or not we have permission to actually amend the complaints. The other one, Fine versus Trump, is on behalf of DB 2025 selectees. We had a hearing on the motion for preliminary injunction on Friday. I flew to DC for that. The judge was extremely well prepared, had many questions for both me and the government attorney. At times was frustrated with me and also the government attorney. These are some complicated issues, right? I know the transcript for the hearing is 90 pages. I've ordered that transcript for me to be able to review what happened. But anyway, I don't see, a lot of people are emailing me what's going to happen. I don't see a benefit to speculating about different outcomes with the order because it's going to come really soon. I mean, the judge understands the time-sensitive nature of the relief when it involves diversity visa selectees whose journeys end September 30th. So I hope and expect that she's going to give us an order in time for us to have either ability to do something or at least have closure. Something's going to happen, okay? So let's just wait and see what happens instead of speculating about it. We are also doing a lot of litigation on behalf of, before I get to that, still talking about the travel ban, we filed, we have two other cases challenging the travel ban, one in Massachusetts for an EB2 NIW, one in the Central District of California before Judge Carter on a family preference category visa applicant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenges to the travel ban so far. And today's the last day for onboarding for our group lawsuit for family preference categories. If you've been paying attention to what we've been doing, you'll know that participation in that case is $1,000 per family. And also that you could be at different places in the process, but you have to already, you can't just have an approved petition. You already have to have completed the S-260s. Okay. If you go to our website, click on this top banner and you'll go to this page, and onboarding is going to be open for 9 more hours. The way you register is you click right there on register, and I stopped sharing my screen by accident. Anyway, that's where the onboarding is for that lawsuit. If you are a family preference category, F1, not student, F1 immigrant visa, F2A, F2B, F3, F4, and you're impacted by the travel ban, now this is your opportunity to fight back, okay? I know hundreds, if not thousands of people are going to text me in the coming months saying, what can I do? Well, what you can do is right now on August 20th, participate in this lawsuit. Otherwise, everybody I'm talking to tomorrow for the next 6 to 9 months, I'm going to be telling you, well, you have chosen to sit on the sidelines and watch. So you just need to watch. Just watch our Telegram channel for updates. So either you participate as a plaintiff and you can potentially benefit, or you can sit on the sidelines and watch. So those are the two options. Okay. Our law firm is also filing a lot of lawsuits for Ukrainian U4U diversity visa selectees who are just diversity visa selectees in general who are inside the U.S. and trying to adjust status, and USCIS is delaying those adjudications. However, this is the last week for that. You can't come in at the last minute, like in September, and file a lawsuit and expect to get the benefit that you want in September. And the DV program ends September 30th, no matter what. Courts don't have control over that. So if you are adjusting status to DV and you don't have a green card in your hand, you should be on the phone with me right now. You should be trying to interrupt this live. I should be getting phone calls for emergency litigation, meaning a motion, a complaint, but accompanied with a motion for preliminary injunction that could involve a hearing within 3 weeks. And we're prepared to do that kind of emergency work this week. Okay. And then, of course, we still always do mandamus lawsuits for people not impacted by the travel ban or accepted by the travel ban because they're like immediate relative category, IR1, IR2, CR1, CR2, IR5. So there's a lot to talk about. And I don't see any questions here. And I do have a lot of emails. I'm about 12 hours behind in emails at least. So I think I'm going to hop out of here, hop into email, try to get caught up. This is really weird. I don't have questions because if you all didn't know, I released cables that we had obtained in Thine versus Trump on the State Department's guidance on exceptions for national interest, religious and ethnic minority, and for sports like World Cup, those exceptions. They each have a cable where the Secretary of State emailed the embassy and said, this is the guidance on how to qualify for these how people should be considered for these exceptions. And I've shared those publicly. So I kind of expected more questions today, but you're not here. So it's okay. Just reach out to us if you have questions and realize that I'm busy. So don't be surprised if I don't get back with you immediately. Okay. Thanks and have it's an 8-minute show. See what happens when there's no questions. Have a great week. I will see you on the 27th. Yes.